Hello my friends and welcome back to Minecolonies Byzantine. Last episode we got that mammoth university built in the background, and today we're going to get one step closer to solving our happiness problem. Let's jump in. There we go, a lovely day in the garden, these beautiful roses, and is that mahogany? I think it is. Anyway, let me show you what I've done over here at the university. Some of you guys said that the university was quite hard to get to. The front entrance didn't really line up very well. So what we've done is we've dragged over this polished andesite, looks pretty cool, and added some polished granite and diorite stairs to have this cool way to get up to here. It's not perfect, and it's a bit close to the insulae, but for the time being, this is pretty good. So let's go in and take a look at some of this research. Hey, where do you think you're going, girl? Oh, looks like Tuppy Hoobies is looking for a book. Looking for anything specific? Probably not, no, I think she's just randomly walking around. Man, you know what, she looks like a bit like an adult Hermione Granger. Anyway, oh man, I am so lost. Where is the block? Wait, where is the block? Where am I? Who is this? There we go. So, our researchers have made their conclusions about stamina. That's amazing. That means we've unlocked the hospital. Now, I'm looking through here for things related to happiness as well, because that's a big thing for our colony. But I'm not seeing all that much. Mostly the only thing going on in this tree is about citizen walk speed, more houses, better food, and better healing. So, civilian is a bit of a bust. Now, is there anything we want to do down combat? Well, accuracy is very important early on. It only costs 16 iron ingots. Actually, that's quite expensive. But guards need 500% less sleep, means your dudes are going to go to sleep a lot less. And that's pretty huge because you will see your guys going to sleep around the colony just in the middle of the road all the time. So yeah, that sounds like a good second research for us. Let's go and get 16 iron. Yeah, here we go. So into the research, into combat, accuracy. I've got 18 ingots of iron. Bam! Accuracy is on the way. Wait, accuracy? That research doesn't make any sense as far as the name goes, but Tuppy is going to get hard to work. Oh yeah, she's got her working shades on. I love it. Now, something you guys said is that we've missed out on some of these lecterns that are lying around that might have some hidden knowledge or some information. Unfortunately, this lectern has nothing. But we're going to keep our eyes peeled for these hidden nuggets of knowledge. But if you do see any of these lecterns lying around with books on them, let me know in the comment section and I'll dive in game and take a look. Okay, so we've unlocked the hospital, and the hospital we're going to choose is the Hillside Hospital. This is an amazing looking hospital that I teased you about last episode, but let's get back to the boat and see if we can craft the hospital. Yeah, here we go. And the materials, very, very simple. Wood, carrot, build tool. I have some carrots in my backpack. There we go. So there we go, a little bit of wood, a carrot, and the build tool, which we do get back, and bam, a hospital. Now, the exciting part, let's go and place this mother trucker. Oh, looks like it's gotten late though, so I'll take a sleep as well. Rise and shine, compadres, here we go. Now, this is the Hillside Hospital, and yeah, guess what that means? We're building it on a hillside. And which hillside? Well, like I promised, we're going to build it over here in the shadow. Well, maybe not now because the sun's in a different position, but in the shadow of this tower over here, which we haven't actually explored yet. But you know what? I don't think we need to. I think it's a tower from irons, spells, and enchantments and potions and whatnot. So it's mod related and not super on our agenda. So here we go. The Hillside Hospital. Oh no. This is going to be a problem. Well, what we're going to do now is build a guard tower to expand out these borders, give us room to put this over there. And you know what? This final spot over here at the plaza that's empty, even though this has been upgraded to maximum level, at least I think it has. Yeah, no, it's max level. Well, this looks like the perfect spot for a guard tower maybe. Let's get one of those down as well. So here we go, the guard tower level 1, then level 2 should be relatively easy. Now this is kind of the real reason why we're upgrading the builders' huts. If we can get level 4 and 5 guard towers down, they're going to expand 5 more chunks around our colony, and that's going to add a huge amount of space for us to work with. And I think that's the real best reason to get your builders' huts up in the high levels, especially when you have a pack that you're using that needs a lot of space, and Byzantine is definitely not shy about the amount of room it needs to build. Let's jump in and see what level 3 needs to be built. Okay, so level 2 locked down. Let's see what the requirements are for level 3. This could get real spicy. Right, so level 3 requires bricks, cream bricks, no sweat, deep slate. Oh wow. This is nothing tricky at all. Oh my god, why haven't we done this sooner? Okay, all the way to level 3. And in fact, knowing this, I'm going to set Jay up on the other towers as well to get all of these dudes up to level 3. But you only need to see the time lapse of one, so we'll have the other ones happen in the background.
I love living here.
You do? Because the happiness says you don't, Nikki. So here we go, level 2 to level 3. I'm not sure if level 2 to 3 is going to be a big visual upgrade, but let's see. Okay, now we're going to get the build tool and see how much this has expanded our colony. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Now as you can see, I added these stairs to get up here. But yeah, this is going to be, I believe, plenty of room for our new hospital. Well, okay, let's get on top of the guard tower and put this in position. By the way, great job, Nikki. Now, apparently her name is pronounced Braven, not Bravin. But, you know, the quirks. Okay, so let's see if we can find this. It's in fundamentals, I guess. Yeah, there it is. Hospital. Hospital. And boom, we're not going for the regular hospital, we're going for hillside. Let me show you why we're not going for the regular hospital. Because this is the regular hospital, and it looks a little bit boring. No offense, Spermanti, but yeah, levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, okay, it doesn't look boring, it looks amazing, but compared to the hillside hospital, it doesn't quite look as cool. Here we go. Oh my god. Now the hillside is a bigger hospital, but we're sacrificing, you know, we're going for cool rather than practical here in a lot of ways. Now what we want to do, and this is going to be very tricky, is kind of angle it against the side of the hill, because it's a hillside hospital, right? So here we go, we're going to try and put it here. There's a lot of clearance to do, but we can do it with a bit of ulti-mine. Levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh yeah, and this on the side of the hill is going to look incredible, but is this the front or the back? So do you know what, I think we're going to try and put the hillside hospital here. Now this might seem like, whoa, it's in the air so much, what's going on here? But don't worry, what we're going to do is probably have a 2-tier wall system. We have this section raising it up this far, then we're going to have another section that raises it up to the level of the hospital. And that way we're going to get an even higher colony that's going to look way, way, way cooler. So we'll slot it into position there at level 1, tick the box, and oh my god, brace ourselves for the materials required. Now I've been reading in the comment section that you guys don't believe that I've gathered all of this dirt, all of these logs, and honestly it's easier than you think. When you have a dank at level 2, gathering all this stuff is super simple because dirt stacks up into the thousands. And likewise, with botany hopper pots, you can gather thousands and thousands of logs as well. It's all relatively simple, and it happens in the background because honestly, some of these time lapses take me hours and hours and hours. Where are you, little hospital block? This is why it's very important to remember where that red block lands. But this is all clearance that the builder's going to have to do anyway, so if anything, this is kind of a good thing, right? Sure. And actually, there you go. Ulti-mining just this little bit of dirt has already gotten us 2,000 dirt. So getting things like 7,000 dirt, it can sound overwhelming, but it's not actually that bad. Oof, 1,334 dirt, but again, not a problem because we did just gather loads and loads and loads. Anything else in here? Purple bed, not a problem, just some purple dye. The flowering azalea and the regular azalea we have going on. Over at the hopper pots and glazed terracotta, far from a problem as well. Yeah, you know what? This is all pretty cool. Now before she gets going, I'm going to actually go around and help her dig a little bit because there's loads to do here. And it's so frustrating watching a builder dig because also they constantly need re-ups on tools. So here we go, another big build has commenced, this time the hospital. Now, when the hospital is finished, it is going to look like it's floating in the air. However, we are going to be able to use walls and stairs to make it look like it belongs. And that messy flat wall where we've dug into the cliff, we're going to sort that out too. So don't worry, this is going to look like it fits. It's going to look amazing. Just keep the faith. Now, there were a lot of dirt blocks required in this build, but not as many as the university, and it wasn't too hard to grab. But the weird thing is, despite this building being, about like half the size of the university, it took about twice the time to build. That's insane. But it's the price you pay for really stunning architecture. One thing I do want to do is go to the builder's hut and see if a different kind of build mode might speed up our builders. But there really is so much going on with this build. Again, even at level 1, it's a real masterpiece. One of the most impressive features of this hospital is the garden segment. Honestly, it feels like this build is like 50% garden, 50% hospital, but I'm absolutely fine with that because, as I've said, when you add nature to a build, it really does improve the look. Now, there's some segments that aren't growing grass, so we're going to have to feed some dirt around as a way to get grass into the spaces where there should be. The gazebo at the front is very, very, very cool. And I really love these round spruce pillars and the effect they have on the build. It looks very Roman, very Byzantinian. Now, I'm really excited to get the hospital up and running, but one of the problems is we're going to have to recruit a doctor to work there. And we're kind of not getting any fresh dudes through the tavern, so something we might have to do is go over and turn on Kids Will Be Born. Just until we can fix our tavern problem, but we have so many spots for guards that I'm not super worried about getting your names in. And also, when kids are born, they will still keep Patreon and YouTube member first names. Oh man, but the award for the slowest builder definitely does go to Nikki Braven. This build took so long, and it's partly why this episode was delayed. But I am very excited to see it go up and be completed. And let's take a swoop around and have a look at what we've got. Oh man, now there are some really cool build features that I want to go into when we get in game. But it looks really good up here on the hillside as well. It's going to look even better once we clear the area up, so stay tuned for that. But now, let's get in game and take a look. Okay, so yeah, feast your eyes on this bad boy. Now, I love geeking out about weird little kind of tips and tricks that builders make use of when they're building buildings. And one thing I was really impressed by is the way you can put azalea leaves on top of azalea trees down here like this, and it just looks really, really, really cool. Also, I love the way the water comes down here underneath these steps, and these waterlogged stairs over here make a great little water channel down from these pools. Amazing! Honestly, so much impresses me about this build, even these weird cobblestone stairs on the side underneath these walls. I love this as a nice little design touch. Anyway, let's hop over here and see if there's anything we can do with the block. Oh my god, that looks amazing. So we have our first dude in the hospital. It's John Cletus. I guess he ran out of materials. But I love the way they've used these banners as a kind of curtain for the worker. That's amazing. But where is the block? How do we get a dude in here? It's hidden away underneath this panel. Nice touch. Now yeah, as you can see, there is nobody suitable to be a doctor on the colony, and I can't just keep firing the same dudes over and over and getting them in here. But also, more importantly, how are these dudes even going to get here? Because look at this, what a sheer drop. Now we're going to make this work eventually, but for now, we're going to need to build just like a rough dirt staircase so dudes can actually get up here. Actually, no, we don't need to bother because John Cletus did manage to find his way up here. So just like Jurassic Park, life finds a way. Now, I will be honest with you guys, something I'm worried about is that our colony might be somehow kind of bugged. We've got a lot of guard towers going on, we've got a tavern, a lot of buildings, but we haven't had our first raid. and I'm not quite sure what the block is on that. I'm wondering if because we haven't built a warehouse, the game hasn't progressed us to the next stage of the colony, where we start to get raids. So I really do think a warehouse might open that up. I somehow feel like when we start getting raids, we'll start getting new dudes over at the tavern. But another thing I want to look at, like I mentioned last episode, is seeing if we can get some mega torches going on. Diamonds are actually really common in this mod pack. I found quite a few. What I'm going to do now is see if I can put some of those to use and make some mega torches. And this should protect us against zombies and skeletons and most of the naturally spawning Minecraft rude dudes. Well, there you go. Nikki has finished building the tavern, or repairing it. We can see if that's fixed things, but I don't know if it has. Now let's make as many of these as we can, because we want to protect against all kinds of monsters, and like I said, the resources aren't too crazy. Now, if memory serves, a mega torch protects you up to about 64 blocks in each direction. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, expensive on the gold, but well worth it, and we have loads more in the smelter over there. Well, okay, let's find some positions around the colony to protect our dudes. So number 1 is going to be one in this guard tower here. Now what you can do is hide mega torches underground to protect your colony, but that way it's very easy to forget where they are. So we're going to put them on the sides of these guard towers, not on the guard tower itself, because when we upgrade them, the builder will knock them off and we'll lose them for good. But if we put one on the wall, say here, that's a nice reminder. They're very easy to see, big chunky torches. So that's one over here. Now let's go and put one over near the restaurant. Yeah, here we go, very nice. So I reckon right about here is a good location for the second torch. This should spread all the way to the wall over there and protect most of the colony over on this side. Alright, back over to the other side of the river. And actually, night is fast approaching, so that will be a good way to test this bad boy out. Now, monsters spawning underneath the hospital is going to be a very big risk, and also that giant cave underneath the mountain, that just screams monster hotspot to me. So we'll put one over here, yeah, right on the edge of this wall like that. That should protect us from those dudes. And of course, finally over here, we're going to try and protect the university and the house by putting one up on the wall over here. Yeah, here we go. I reckon on the stairs here is a good spot too. We'll make this look a bit nicer, maybe add some more of these walls on the edge here. Looking pretty good. Okay, so night is falling and I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to stay up and see if monsters spawn. We'll be able to see because the map is pretty good for that. It will show us red dots. And at the moment it looks, oh man, yeah, take a look at the map. Our colony is becoming pretty cool. Now you can't really see elevation from the top-down view of the map, but it looks pretty impressive so far. Oh yeah. And bigger than I realized. Got Dunny over here on the map, there's me, and I don't see any red dots so far. So far, so good. Oh yeah, you know what? I feel like the nighttime is safe. Not a single rude dude is spawning. Wait, do I hear a drowned? No, I think that's just a squid. Ah, perfecto. Man, it's so safe. Oh my god! Oh no! Ooh, okay, the first raid. Okay, well, it's coming. Now... No! 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 Okay, oh my god, so not only do we have a raid, I'm also being attacked by one of these dudes. Oh my god, get out of here. And also my dog is going crazy. Okay, yeah, right, amazing. So let's have a sleep. Then we can tackle the raid in daylight, which is going to make it much, much easier. Okay, now where are these rude dudes? North, east. Never eat shredded wheat. They're up here somewhere. Oh God, but where could they be? I've only got an iron sword as well. Now, it should only be a small raid, because this is the first raid, right? And the last first raid I had was like 2 dudes. Now, could they be here? Are they inside the university already? Oh my god, yeah, here they are. Shh. Don't think they saw me. Okay. Let's solid snake this. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Yeah, they don't see me. Oh, nice. Backstab damage. Oh no! Alright, son of a gun. This is the chief. Okay. Okay, yeah, no sweat. And the last guy down here. All our guys are safely in the insulae. Oh my god, he's in the house somewhere. I can hear him bashing doors. There he is. Come here, you. Boom. Oh, yeah, no, it's John Cletus to the rescue. Oh, and amazing. We've just crushed the first raid. I've learned a couple of things. Number 1, my dog absolutely hates raids. Oh, man, amazing. So, next steps. This is a little bit worrying because now we've triggered raids. They're going to happen all over the shop. Going forwards now, we have to be ready for more raids. On the bright side now, one of the red dots is orange because we had a raid without a death. Ah, but yeah, it looks like it's still looking pretty rough and ready for the other happiness things. But this is where the healing process is gonna take time. Basically, we spent so long tanking our happiness that getting it back up into the green is gonna just happen slowly over time. We've got to make sure that our colonists are as healthy and as happy as can be. Aha, and it looks like our resident mage is over here at the hospital, I guess, just admiring the scenery. So let's go and ask her how things are going with our new animal helper. Hey, how's it going?
Can't complain. How about yourself? Good job with the first raid, by the way.
Great, yeah, absolutely fantastic. So, when can we expect to get the animal helper? Oh, right, I almost forgot. The guys at home have voted for an eagle, which kind of makes sense because I think eagle was the royal symbol of the Byzantine Empire. So yeah, eagle sounds good.
What do you mean, guys at home? Are you talking about Jay and Nikki?
No, I mean the guys watching us right now.
I don't think anybody is watching us right now.
Oh man, why you gotta do me like that, Dunny? Loads of people watch. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Minecolonies Byzantine. Now, there were a few hiccups and it's been a bit of a crazy weekend, so I'm sorry that these have gone out late, and I'm sorry that we didn't get to build the warehouse this episode. However, what I'm going to do is get the walls up to level 3 and the remainders of the guards towers, neaten up the stairways that go up to the hospital, and then finally build the warehouse. It's going to be amazing, cannot wait, and it's going to open up couriers for the colony, which are going to be huge. And also next episode, hopefully, we can meet our new helper. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.
Aquilum avum voco, ut mea facias jussa.
Mamma mia, what a bumpy ride. Wait, who are you?